Everybody wants to know about these things right here. These are my big furry mittens. These are Coyote. I made these years ago out of pure need. Nothing was available that would keep my hands warm when I was out ice fishing and having fun. And of course the MotorFist wears these now. But we're not here to talk about that. I'm telling you about these MotorFist gloves that I use. Now these are what I used last year. These are the Valkyries. 150 grams of thin slit on the back side of these, 40 grams on the palm. A little too cool for me on the long rides. Admittedly, I have poor circulation in my hands and maybe I'm a bit of a wimp, but I like things to be a little bit warmer. When the grips are on, we're good to go, there's no doubt about it. But this year they sent me these nice new gloves. These are the Rekons. 200 grams of thin slit on the back, 40 grams on the palm, padded knuckles, petard leather on here. These feature event membrane that's waterproof, windproof, and it's moisture wicking as well, so when you're building up a sweat in there, it leaves the gloves, which is good because you know what? You don't get as cold. So I'm loving these gloves. I've been using these for the last 3-4 weeks and on the trail, tickety-boo. Really like them a lot. It is a bit of an improvement over these. You know what? On a really hot, mild day, don't use these. Either go with your Valkyrie or these ones right here. These are the wide open throttles, the WOTs, which are a super comfy little glove. They're about a mid-length. I really like these for just throwing on and going. They really let the heat out. You can really rock and roll with these babies. Padded knuckles right here, waterproof of course. Very nice soft leather. Reinforced thumb here, goggle squeegee, they all have that. Really nice gloves, little reflective material on here. You can cinch them up if you really want to. You want to keep them on nice and tight. I really dig those gloves. These little wrench and ride gloves are pretty handy too. I pop these in the pocket on my knee and they're just handy for, if you need to change a belt, you don't want to get your hands all covered in dirt and dust and debris and all that kind of stuff. Just really handy to keep in your pocket. Wrench and rides. I don't tell my wife, but these are for her. These are the Empress gloves. They make stuff for women too, of course. Nice little gloves here. 200 grams of thin slit on the back. Reflective material, waterproof, goggle squeegee, 100 grams of thin slit on the palm. You know what? It's important that you keep your wife happy. This glove here, it's going to do it. So she's going to be really happy when I bring these home. So I also want to tell you about the balaclavas I use for MotorFist. This is the Vader. This is a big mother right here. Goes nice and deep down into your neck so you're not getting any wind in through here. This is for the really cold days, I find. Keeps the wind off your neck, which is really important, and off the back as well. For the warmer days, I run with the Assassin. Nice tight fit, lets the moisture out when you're working really hard, doing some of that technical riding. And last but not least, I wanted to tell you about this really nice new Next to Skin base layer they have. I've been running with this for the last few weeks. It is even an improvement over their last year's model because it has this new stuff. It's called Cocona. That's just basically little particles of minerals and of the coconut shell that's impregnated into the material. It increases breathability and odor protection as well. So, those long trips that we go on 4 or 5 days, might get a little rank, but not with this stuff. I've been running this and it's pretty darn good. My wife doesn't really complain, so it must be doing something very well. Now you should check out my layering video to see how I layer this stuff up. There's a base layer and a mid layer, and then I go with my Rekon outfit on top of that, and it really is the way to go. So that's what I wear. These are my gloves, balaclavas, and my Next to Skin. I gotta thank you guys for coming back. Make sure you check out MotorFist for their full lineup of cool snowmobile clothing for more information on it, and make sure you tell them Louis from PowerModz sent you when you do give them a call. Thanks for watching.